Before the coma took me, I remember the sharp smell of antiseptic, the cold EEG electrodes glued to my scalp, and the growing fog in my mind as the seizures racked my body. The doctors later told me I had turned blue from lack of oxygen, that my brain was starving, my body shutting down. But in that moment, as the hospital lights dimmed, I found myself standing at the foot of a small wooden bridge. The bridge arched gently over a river so clear it mirrored the sky, though there was no sky, only a soft golden light that seemed to come from everywhere and nowhere at all. The water moved without sound, flowing in slow, shimmering ripples. I stepped onto the planks, feeling the smooth, sun-warmed wood beneath my bare feet. I wasn't afraid. I wasn't even surprised. It felt like coming home. On the other side, a path wound through an embankment lined with trees so tall, their branches brushed a ceiling I couldn't see. The air smelled of damp earth and something sweet, like rain on wildflowers. The light here was different than any I'd known. It didn't glare or flicker. It glowed, wrapping around every leaf and blade of grass, making colours so vivid they hummed. Then I saw her. My golden retriever, who had passed years before, trotted toward me from between the trees. Her fur was bright, her eyes clear. She didn't run or bark, just fell into step beside me, her tail swaying gently. I reached down to touch her, and the warmth of her coat, the weight of her presence, was as real as anything I'd ever felt. We walked like that, unhurried, through a world where time didn't exist. There was no past to regret, no future to fear, only peace, a quiet, all-encompassing certainty that I was exactly where I was meant to be. I don't know how long it lasted. A minute? A century? There was no way to measure. But gradually, the beeping of machines seeped in, first distant, then deafening. The golden light fractured into the harsh white of hospital fluorescence. Pain returned sharp and sudden. The ache of tubes down my throat. The pinch of IV lines, the raw sting of my wrists, tied to the bed rails. I gasped, disoriented as faces swam above me. Doctors, nurses, my family. They told me I'd been gone for 2 days. That my body had fought so violently, they'd had to restrain me. But all I could think of was the bridge, the trees, my dog, the way the air had felt, thick with a peace I'd never known was possible. When I tried to explain, their smiles were tight, their eyes wary. Hallucinations, they said. Side effects of the meds, the trauma, the oxygen deprivation. I learned to stay quiet. But in the years since, I've never been able to shake the certainty that what happened was real. Not a dream, not a trick of the dying brain. Real. I was agnostic before. I'm still not sure what to call what I experienced. Heaven? The afterlife? A glimpse into the fabric of the universe. But I know this. That place changed me. I see the world differently now. The way sunlight filters through leaves. The way my living dog presses her warm weight against my leg. These things ache with a beauty I never noticed before. And sometimes, when I'm very still, I can almost feel the echo of that golden light. As if it's still there, just beyond the edges of this world, waiting.